What was Bruce Lee's final written words, do you think, on the day he died? This is the letter that was sent from him to a guy called Adrian on July the 20th, 1973. So he must have penned it the day he died and posted it. And it says, the last line is, "So get prepared and see you soon." So Bruce Lee thought that morning, he wrote his letter to his friend, he was going out to do what he was going to do that day, and then sadly he passed away, and his friend received this letter obviously later on, so which is a shame. Now I'm doing a book review for Tuttle Books, and this is Bruce Lee Letters of the Dragon, and basically it's a collection of the original correspondence from 1958 to 1973. So what I'll do is I'll just read you a couple of extracts, but if you don't get to the end, and if you're a Bruce Lee fan, there you go. But if you're a Bruce Lee fan, you'll want to stay and listen, won't you? How about this one from 1959? The funniest of all is I went to shower. I didn't know that you could adjust the cold and hot water, so I only turned on the hot, and it got hotter and hotter as I was showering until I couldn't take it anymore. Then I turned it all the way to cold until I got frozen. Later on, when I went to the room, someone instructed me. Then I understood that there was a middle setting. So Bruce Lee, obviously straight out of Hong Kong, is like, oh, what is this magic tap? I'll tell you what does do this book is it makes you realise how far away the 50s were. You know, they really, really were far away. It says, might give an exhibition on April the 8th. Right now everybody's practicing hard for it. I have 10 students so far and the club is taking shape. Maybe in 2 or 3 months we will open to the public. So that's Bruce Lee at the very, very beginning. I have set a time limit of 10 to 15 years to complete this whole project. I would like the world to know about the greatness of this Chinese art. Then it goes on to like the yin yang symbols. He starts, these are letters to friends where he's discussing like, you know, Chinese philosophy, and he actually has to explain what a yin yang symbol is, which is bizarre because you just think everybody knows what it is, but you forget that back in the early 60s, no they didn't. How about one to his wife-to-be? Linda, 8 more days and I'll be in Seattle. Man, sometimes I wish I'd never made this trip. I think I've lost weight. How much I've lost, I'm not sure, but I can tell from the smallness of my face. You know me, it's always in the face. So that's when he's first dating, I think. How about Oyama? So Mas Oyama. This is Karate is out and it's quite interesting as it contains quite a few of the ancient Kung Fu methods. That's pretty cool. Also, this is interesting. He describes and designs the face mask and says maybe we can have face masks to make basically to make competition better. So like obviously they're sparring without masks at this point. How about this one from '66? You see, Batman is such a hit, though I think it's quite silly that the Green Hornet is sold out without a pilot and script. In other words, the series will definitely be out this coming season, which is coming September. So we're talking about the 1960s. Batman, that one. So basically it's a case of that's what launched Bruce Lee into the Green Hornet. How about this one? You can see he's starting to get more wealthy. The purpose of this letter is twofold. First, to show off the typewriter. Second, to keep you up to date on the latest in the West. So he's obviously just bought a typewriter here. This is also a poem. I don't know if this is published elsewhere, but this is a poem by Bruce Lee there, and that's one of his poems. Again, I don't have a massive amount of Bruce Lee books. I miss you a lot, but Pak Chong is no place for you and the children. It's an absolute underdeveloped village with a big nothing. The film I'm doing is quite amateur-like. Hold the $2,000 for Bob and Jim. The big boss is shaping up nicely as it moves along. The director is not bad after all, based on Hong Kong standards. So basically in another letter early on he was whinging about the director was crap. So, and I think that's for Big Boss, and that's where they were. Maybe a Bruce Lee, guys, if you know, can you put down there? How about this one? This is 1973. I really think this is a good title, and like I said, do think it over carefully, because Enter the Dragon suggests the emergence of someone, a personality that is of quality. Time is pressing, Ted. Please do send me the 2 scripts so I can work it over. Warmest regards, Bruce Lee. So that's him discussing about the title of Enter the Dragon. So, right. Basically, guys, if you stuck with me to the end, well done. I personally like Bruce Lee, but I'm not a massive Bruce Lee fan. I don't like pursue his way or buy all his books. But Tuttle were good enough to send me this, and if you're a Bruce Lee, I would say if you're a Bruce Lee fan, you have to have it. It's absolutely a must. If you're not a big Bruce Lee fan, then probably not for you, to be honest. But you know, there are plenty of Bruce Lee fans out there. So that's it. Bruce Lee, Letters of the Dragon.